everybody, your hostess Colette here with you with another episode of Trauma Center 2 Under the Knife, brought to you by muchgames.ca. Anyway, what we did is we tackled on in the last episode about Linda to live on, who was very unstable, and anyway, I'm glad that we end up fixing her up. So now let's see what is on the go with this one here. And of course, like I said, gold bar here indicates that there is a operation in order. So let's see what happens, shall we?
Hey.
Let's see. Linda's tissue samples have come in. Looks like they were able to procure samples from back before she was infected with guilt. If we can compare DNA of the affected area with the cell's original DNA and find a mutation, it'll definitely help us toward our goal of being able to treat PGS. Victor went nuts over the prospect of being able to cure it through DNA treatment. Well then, we'll have to ask him to push himself to the limit. But come to think of it, that's probably what he'll do anyway. Good morning! Good morning, Dr. Tova.
Excuse me.
Oh, good morning, Adele. How's your training going? It's very fulfilling, right? By the way, your neurology report's due today. Have you finished it? It's going well, but it covers so much material. I mean, it's such a broad topic.
Oh, yeah?
That doesn't change the fact that it's due today, understood? Yes, I'll get it done. Hey, look! Breaking news on TV! Oh my god! The Secretary of Health is in critical condition! Apparently, he drank something poisonous.
Huh?
James Pierce? That's serious! Well, no offense to you, though, but, anyone that drinks poison is serious. Hey! Isn't Secretary Pierce an acquaintance of Director Hoffman? Yeah, I think so. He used to work closely with Secretary Anderson, so they all probably know each other. Who's Secretary Anderson?
Yeah.
He was the previous director of Caduceus USA and the Secretary of Health and Human Services. He contracted guilt 3 years ago and passed away. Okay. Here I go. Did you call for me? Yes, have a seat. Yes, sir. Derek, did you hear the news? About Secretary Pierce? Indeed. They're saying it was a corrosive type of poison. Some sort of strong acid or a type of sodium hydroxide.
What?
That's lovely. And he swallowed that? Yes, it seems to have been mixed into his daily medication. Ouch! He's suffering from severe burns in the back of his throat and his esophagus. Who would do such a thing? The poison they used wasn't lethal, so it doesn't appear to be an attempt on his life. Though it hasn't been ruled out, they're saying that it appears to be the work of an amateur. But we'll leave the investigation to the police. We have our own role in this. Our own role? Does this mean the Secretary is...
Okay.
Exactly, he's being transported here. It's just like Secretary Anderson. Yes, you may already know this, but James and I have known each other for years. Every time I met him, he'd always tell me the same thing. If anything ever happens to me, I want the doctor from Caduceus. The medical terrorism we saw with guilt has started to make people extremely neurotic about diseases. You know what? They're probably neurotic in the first place. It just didn't help. That's why he requested us. He is an important figurehead of this nation. It's only natural that those around him would want the Secretary to receive the finest treatment. I have a feeling this is leading up to why you call me here. You should know there will be complications. We're dealing with the government here. I'm sorry to ask you yet again, but can you do this for us?
Yes.
Director Hoffman? Chief Castle? No matter what the details are, it doesn't change the fact that a person's life needs to be saved. That being the case, as a doctor, I'm glad to accept this operation. Even more so if Secretary Pierce was an acquaintance of Secretary Anderson. I'll give it everything I have. Thank you, I'm counting on you. Yes, sir! Let's get started! Okay, the patient is suffering from 2nd and 3rd degree burns in his throat from ingesting corrosive poison. The affected area expands from the top of the throat down through the esophagus. There are 2 objectives in this operation. Treat the burns with skin grafts, extract the poison-filled capsules. I'm sure you're familiar with it, but we'll be using the procedure called autografting. This means we'll be obtaining the skin grafts from the patient's own body to use on the affected area. Thanks, Enzy. So, we're going to be working on this area. Let's begin, shall we? Ha ha ha.
Let's begin the operation.
Your fate is in my hands. Okay, I don't like these vitals there. They're a little bit low. So I have to fix that.
Look!
Oh, the capsule broke, so right here's the poison.
Use the drain.
Okay, so we have to drain this.
Well,
There you go. And as you see, it's burnt. So, what we have to do is we need to inject the coolant.
please inject the
So,
medication.
there's a blue color in. This is what we'll be using to inject it.
Use the scalpel.
Okay, and we'll be taking out.
Use the forceps.
No. That's right.
Doctor, listen.
Now, we have to use the autografting procedure. So now we have to inject culture fluids into healthy areas of the patient to obtain skin grafts. Okay,
Please inject the medication.
let's see here. Well, first, I don't want the vital step, so. And now, this.
Use the scalpel.
Now, I always have an extra one just in case. Just in case I screw up. Now, 1.
Please continue. Use the antibiotic gel. Dr. Styles.
No, we're done training the bird, but the capsule must still be around here somewhere.
Use the ultrasound.
There it is.
Use the forceps. What the? Use the magnification tool.
Okay. Down here we go.
Use the scalpel. Very nice. Please continue.
Ow. Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's
There you go. Treatment's completed already. Ha 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 ha. Here we go.
great work.
Whew. Now, how do you like them beans, hey? See my results. Oh, what's this? What's this? Yeah, that's right. Senior surgeon, baby. Yeah. Ha ha ha.
Derek,
Yes, Director. I just wanted to tell you that I think you're doing a good job. And that I'm sorry to have forced this upon you. No, not at all. You know, he's kind of modest. You think that he would actually say, you know what? No, you shouldn't be sorry, but you know what can I do? I am the best. You look lost in thought. Oh, the whole thing just reminded me of Secretary Anderson's passing. I see. He sacrificed his life as a test subject for our guilt treatment. He was a respectable man who always looked toward the future. Yes. Caduceus. We're a medical organization that was established to help people who suffer from serious illnesses. We can never be daunted by those diseases. The fight must continue until we eradicate them all. That was Richard's dying wish as well. Derek, I'm counting on you now, as I always have.
yes.
Yes, sir. So, in other words, we better prepare ourselves. Because things are gonna get heavy. Anyway, I think I might stop the video right here, and next one we'll tackle on this one center, which again is has an operation in progress for that. Anyway, this is Colette here. Happy holidays to you all, and peace out, everyone.